this off her arm. You don't need arms, it's fine. Hey, before we begin, I wanted to say I know there's some issues with the framing. It's baby's first YouTube video, so I'm still learning. I know there's also some minor mistakes involving the colors on some of the characters. No excuses for that one, I'm just an idiot. On to the regular recording. Hey y'all, how's it going? My name is Emu, and well, I'm drawing some Sailor Moon today. And you might be thinking, wow, hey, I've never seen some of these characters, and I watched all of Sailor Moon. It's because this spread is specifically for the Super S movie Black Dream Hole. And yes, I used the dub version of the movie name because that's what I grew up with. Like most people born in the 90s, to me, bad anime dubs were good anime dubs, and I implore you to give the 90s dub the mad respect it deserved. Terry Hawks is an icon, and we will continue to show her nothing but love and support on this channel. Also, the soundtrack? All bangers, just 100% bops. I would have put the songs in the background, but copyright, and I'm trying to make some shmoney on here one day. Can't have any strikes or Miss Susan YouTube will hunt me down personally. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Now, you might be thinking, well, if you want to get that bag, why Sailor Moon? Why not sell out and make content off of popular things until you get an audience and then make content that you want? To which I say, that is a fair and smart point, but keep in mind, no, I don't want to do that. And guess what? I wanted my first full YouTube video to be something I actually like and am passionate about. And I'm all about fighting evil by moonlight and winning love by daylight. When I tell you I have a passion for this series, you have no idea. I'll put up some shots of my growing collection of merch. I've got everything from Monopoly to cosplay to dinnerware. Maybe one day I'll do a merch haul video because I have a lot. This isn't even all of it. I have pins and so many shirts, and I believe while filming this I was wearing Sailor Moon pajama pants and a shirt, so one day I'll do that haul. So, funny thing is, I didn't really care about Sailor Moon when I was younger. I know, pretty whack, right? Younger me was embarrassing. She thought that eating dirt was way more fun, and when she did get into anime, she had some bad taste. I thought Shigokara was the pinnacle of romance and storytelling. I thought Vampire Knight was cool. Oh, the soundtrack is kind of poppin'. Point is, younger me was dumb. My sister was the one who was super into the show, and I just kind of watched it sometimes. I was more interested in pretending to be a Neopet with my best friend. Side note, that last part is funny to me because I had never played Neopets, but they were super into it, so I just pretended to be something I had no idea about. So where did my passion come from? Well, let me tell y'all a story about how, no, just kidding. I got nostalgic for it in middle school and just rewatched some of the show and movies. And then when I was in college, I got all up in my feels one day and I just binged it with some friends. I'm also really into magical girls, so you might see some Tokyo Mew Mew or Princess Tuto content from me at some point. Also, if you like nostalgia-based content like that, you can follow me on TikTok if you wanna. That would be very cool of you if you did. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls follow Ginger Emu on TikTok. And on YouTube now, I guess. Okay, so about the piece itself. I used gouache. That's how it's pronounced, right? Gouache. Anyways, I used gouache, and that was my first mistake. Watercolors and alcohol markers are my safe zone, so you'd think, for my first video, I do something I was, good at. But again, I'm stupid and decided to challenge myself with a medium I have barely used. So I struggled a bit, mostly on Pararose skin tone, which you'll see in a little bit, and on the transformation wand thingy on the right side of the spread. The wings of it kicked me in the hiney, and I didn't have the time or the energy left by the end of this to finish it. Not finish, fix, to fix it. Oh, did I mention this whole spread took me 6 hours? Yeah, so I get sloppy at some parts. Other than that, I'm glad with the end result. It was actually a lot of fun pushing myself with a new medium, and I learned a lot about what to do in my future videos to make them less, like this. My next couple of videos are going to be some sketchbook tours. I want to get a backlog of all of my work on my YouTube channel as a way to preserve it in case something happens. And sketchbook videos are really fun to watch and make, so why not, right? Unfortunately, my earliest sketchbook I have is from 2016, 2017, when I decided I wanted to take art seriously. I didn't want any of my old sketchbooks around. I thought that there was no point in keeping my old work since I wasn't serious about it at the time. My mom tried to stop me, begged me for hours to keep my old stuff. She even bought me a scrapbook kind of thing to keep as a portfolio. But like many a fool, I thought at the ripe age of 16, 17 that I knew what was best, and my mom had no idea what my vision was. I was my own person now, and I was gonna prove it. Yeah, I regret that so much now. I wish with every fiber of my being I had those old sketchbooks. I misspelled sketchbook as sketchbooks. Granted, I'm pretty sure 90% of them were filled with cringy Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vocaloid fan art, but that's what makes them good. That's what gives them the flavor. And don't worry, there's still a plethora of cringy fan art and just art in general in my sketchbooks that I've had since then. Like, I went through a huge Voltron phase in the first 3 sketchbooks I have. There's plenty of cringe to go around. I was still very cringe when I was younger. So I want to upload my sketchbooks I've filled since then to this channel. That way, in case there's an accident or if they get damaged, I have a way to look back at my old art. So if you like some old-fashioned, way too personal sketchbook tours, you'll get plenty of those, because I think I've filled almost 20 since 2016. I'll also be posting any TikToks I make in the meantime, and a few other videos to break up the monotony. Something fun and funky fresh, like maybe a different kind of sketchbook session? Ones like Prickly Opaca does, where she just talks about whatever she wants while she does her art thing. Or a Zelda themed speed paint. I could talk about Zelda for ages. Speaking of, if you're curious about the stack of books on the side of the screen, I'm filming with my iPad for all of these, and because the video camera zooms in when you start to record, I had to stack them up to get some height. Unfortunately, with the way it was set up, it kept what the books were balanced on, aka my Zelda books, Edgar Allan Poe, some Jane Austen, and other art books. I'm sorry, I know it's annoying. I'm getting the proper equipment. I promise the next videos will be way better. I also want to point out, I keep leaning in and blocking the paper with my monstrous forehead and my frizzy hair. I'm one of those people that have to sketch and draw and paint 2 inches away from the paper, or else it doesn't turn out right, and I'm trying so hard not to do that, but I keep doing it, unfortunately. There's an idea for a video. Some bad artist habits. Do you guys have any bad habits like that? If you're an artist specifically, like, do you find yourself leaning too close to your paper? Do you find yourself leaving your paint brushes in the water overnight like I do? I just want to know I'm not the only one. And also, if you guys want to see any particular content from me, you can leave a comment as well. If you want me to do more of a Q&A, if you guys want me to do another speed paint, if you guys want me to show some of the art supplies that I use, leave a comment. I also didn't realize how hard writing a script for this video would be. I wrote 5 pages and I thought that would be enough for the full 19 minutes. No, I ran out of paragraphs 4 minutes ago. Side note, do you guys remember that I told you guys I had trouble with Peru's skin tone, the guy in the middle with the wings? Yeah, I actually have a mini clip of me complaining about it while I'm painting, and because it made me laugh, I thought you guys would also enjoy it. There were also a couple other moments that made me really laugh that I wanted to keep in, but I decided it was better not to. Just to make sure the video wasn't too long. In future videos, I might leave more clips of me just rambling while I'm drawing. I personally like it when other people do it, like drawing with waffles and Prickly Opaca, so maybe I'll do it as well. And without further ado, here is that clip of me struggling in real time. Oh, you're so pink. Why are you so pink? I don't want you to be. I think I need to use. Oh, no. That's great. That is great. I need yellow ochre. Okay, so if this half took an entire movie, I'm hoping to get this half done an entire movie. This is gonna go by really fast. This is gonna take freaking forever because there's so many tiny details, but that was the first thing I drew, which is why it's a big. I'm excited to draw this little stupid. The movie's over, I need to choose a new one. If you guys are wondering what movie I started with, it was When Marnie Was There. Stupid. Maybe I'll watch The Wind Rises. Okay, so maybe for the rest of the video, I might tell you a little about who I am as a person. Hi, my name is Emu, and I actually do go by Emu. My sister was trying to type in one of my many nicknames, but it auto-corrected to Emu, and the name just kind of stuck for years. All of my teachers, friends, peers, they all called me that, to the point where it's now weird to be called by my actual name. I am an August Virgo and the year of the tiger, if that interests anybody. I don't personally believe in that stuff too deeply, but I think it's still kind of fun. I live with my fiance, and he might make an appearance every now and then. Other than work, most of my time is spent playing video games. Usually some type of Zelda game or Pokemon, but I also enjoy me some Stardew Valley and completely PG-rated dating sims, like Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh boy, if you haven't, you totally should play that game. Don't look up anything about it, go in completely blind. It is so much better, I promise you. I also, very clearly, am an artiste, so I spend a lot of my days drawing, either sketching or painting. I'm currently in an art class. It's not going well. It's a 9 a.m. class and I am not a morning person at all. I've taken a few art classes. All of them have been extremely interesting. Maybe one day I'll make a video about some of the crazy stories or walk you through the works and assignments I've done, so that way if you want to get better and do these assignments but not have to pay for class, you can do that. I've also really been getting into cooking lately, actually. I try to make a new recipe every month. This week I made pork chops for the first time, and they went really well. I also like experimenting with different types of curries to see what flavors I can get, because I love me some curry. Though, not my favorite food. My favorite food is either some form of potatoes or steak. Okay, I think that's enough about me. I can do an AMA if you guys want to know more about me as a person or about my life, but I don't want to spend the entirety of the video just talking about random stuff like cooking. So now I want to know more about you, if anyone is watching this, that is. And if you're stumbling across this video in a couple of years, please comment anyway. Any advice for a baby YouTuber? Any nostalgia-based topic you want me to rant about? Do you like Sailor Moon? And if so, who's your favorite? Or you can comment anything you want to, honestly. I'd love for you guys to just talk about whatever is on your mind. Personally, Sailor Mercury was mine growing up. I really related to her being a quiet, shy bookworm, but I find myself liking the other Sailor Scouts a lot more these days, especially Venus and Jupiter. I also want to know if you guys have grown up with the sub or the dub, particularly the old Pioneer/Deke dub, and which one you prefer. And what are your guys' thoughts on Sailor Moon Crystal? I personally can't stand the animation style, or especially, gosh, the transformation sequences bug me so much. I could not finish more than a couple episodes of it. I know it gets better, but I honestly can't stomach how bad it is in the beginning. Though I could talk for hours and days about different animations that I really love, both free on YouTube, like the animated memes, and actual TV shows and movies that you can purchase or just watch on Netflix or something. There's another question for you guys. What is the worst animation that you've ever seen that you just can't stand but everyone else seems to love? And what is your hidden gem animation that you adore and want more people to see. Obviously, the one that I can't stand that everyone seems to love is Sailor Moon Crystal. I can't pick my favorite underrated animation gem. I have so many. No, wait, just kidding. I thought of it. It is the Starlight Brigade music video by Knights of the Light Table. I adore that music video. I have watched it over and over and over again. I try to make anyone I know who's interested in animation and art watch that video, and they also become obsessed. It is so good. Please watch it. I also want to clarify that Knights of the Light Table are not the artists of the song, but the artists who drew the animation for the music video. The actual music artist is TWRP, and it features Dan Avidan from Game Grumps. I know Game Grumps is a little controversial, but honestly that song and that band deserve more love, and the animation is just so gorgeous. And I know the Witch Bunny animations aren't necessarily super underground, but they also deserve so much more love. If you haven't watched any, please just look up Witch Bunny animation. It's all done by this Portuguese woman. She's so amazing, and I'm in love with her characters and the way she animates. Okay, enough simping. We're at the end of the video now. I do a pan and close-up of all of the pages and the characters that I drew. So if you've been doing something else with me in the background and you wanted to see the final result, it's about to happen any second now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe, drink your water, and remember to take your meds if you have them. See y'all next time.